Rabbi, we are seeing more activism from Hollywood's elites. Actress Susan Sarandon was at a pro-Palestinian, or you could call it anti-Israeli, protest in Washington, D.C. She says she stands with Palestine. Rapper Macklemore addressed a crowd at a pro-Palestinian rally. And one of Instagram's most followed people, Selena Gomez, as well as stars like Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, have signed an open letter to the US president calling for an end to the fighting. What's your response to the celebrity class, including someone like Angelina Jolie, who has worked for many years with the UN, when she says Gaza is an open-air prison and has been for close to 2 decades?
If Gaza is an open-air prison, it's because Hamas are the jailers. Hamas took an election that they won in 2006, and then they squashed all elections, just like Hitler did. They run a dictatorship that brutalizes and slaughters innocent Palestinian teenage girls for having boyfriends. They castrate LGBTQ Palestinians who run to Israel for protection. And that's what's so disgusting about these amoral and immoral Hollywood celebrities. Most of them champion progressive values, women's rights, LGBTQ rights, minority rights. Hamas would annihilate any and all of them if they lived in Gaza. Just take it how some of these women even dress. I mean, I couldn't care less. But if Selena Gomez walked around in Gaza City with her cleavage showing or wearing a super tight, I mean, let's not go there, she would be imprisoned or shot or killed before she could even blink. And that's what's so sickening about this. Jon Voight has been my friend, the Academy Award-winning actor, for more than 30 years. He's Angelina Jolie's father. I still remember when he started discussing Angelina Jolie with me when she was just 12 years old. I remember him talking about her. He came out and was forced to condemn his own daughter. And I know how painful that was for him because they were just beginning to rebuild their relationship. He was forced to condemn her because he so loves the Jewish people and he so loves justice. And he's so tired of a people being targeted for annihilation and extermination, not being allowed to simply defend themselves, that he attacked his own daughter. And I reached out to him and I said, John, I know how hard that must have been for you, but he told me that he had no choice. He had no choice. Ben Affleck, I mean, here's a guy who did a movie, a much acclaimed movie about Iran, where he showed what Iran is all about. In the movie, you first see people hanging from cranes in town squares in Iran. You see women being brutalized and stoned to death. He knows what Iran is. He depicted it accurately. Now he's supporting an Iran-backed militia called Hamas and asking for a ceasefire. Let me be clear. Did any one of these celebrities even have the temerity to tell the United States after 9/11, we want a ceasefire against al-Qaeda? We want a ceasefire against Osama bin Laden? No, they didn't. I'll tell you why. Because Hollywood celebrities are the world's biggest narcissists. They are only into their own career and money, and they just follow whatever trend. Right now, it's a Palestinian trend. Tomorrow, it'll be a different trend. But if their career is threatened, like after 9/11, had they said we want a ceasefire against Osama bin Laden, they would have been fired. America would have completely boycotted their movies. So they shut up because their money, their fame, their clothes is the most important thing to them. And that's why these are very shallow people who live for their own image. Most of them are so ignorant of the Middle East, they couldn't find Iran or probably even Israel on a map. What does Selena Gomez know about the Middle East? Nada, zero, nothing. So when you say free Gaza, I agree, free it from Hamas. But, you know, Rita, would you have ever believed as a journalist that you and I would be sitting in the year in 2023 discussing how celebrities living in an open democracy, earning tens of millions of dollars, are supporting a terrorist organization over a free and open liberal democracy? And I guess we Jews aren't shocked because there's 2,000 years of anti-Semitism, but I'm shocked. This is shocking, disgusting, and shameful.
Rabbi Shmuley, we always appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you, and God bless you, Rita.